Students, today we are going to learn chapter 9 about data handling, and in this chapter we'll learn about bar graph and circle chart. So first we'll learn about bar graph. Now what is bar graph? A graphical representation of data, quantities or numbers using bars is called bar graph. And in a bar graph there should be a title, scales, labels stating the data representation on the scales. It will be clear when we go to the exercise. And a bar graph helps to compare the given information and to understand it better. So this is just an introduction of bar graph. It will be much clearer when we go to the exercise 9.1. So once again, what is a bar graph? It is a graphical representation of data with the bars. So you can see here in this bar graph is of exercise 9.1, question number 1a. Every bar graph should have a title. So what is the title here? What is the title of the graph? Cars in the parking lot. So the title of the graph is written here, cars in the parking lot. Okay, and every bar graph should have the horizontal and vertical scale. So this is the horizontal scale, you can see marked as X, and this is the vertical scale marked as Y. So every bar graph should have a horizontal and vertical scale. Okay, and the bar graph should have the labels. Now what are the labels here? You can see here on the vertical side I have written here number of cars, and on the horizontal scale it is written colors. That means the colors of the car and the number of cars. So these are the labels stating the data represented on the scales. Now let's answer this question by reading this graph. So here in this chapter you are not asked to draw any bar graphs or any circle chart. Only you are asked to read the graph and answer the questions, just for your introduction of the data handling, which is mostly here we learn about bar graph and circle chart. So now the second question on this bar graph, what is on the horizontal scale of the graph? So which is the horizontal scale? The x-axis here is the horizontal scale, and what is written on it? Colors. So the horizontal scale represents the colors of the cars. Question number C, what is on the vertical scale of the graph? This is the vertical scale. What is it on the vertical scale? Number of cars. So here the bar graph, the numbering is done here. The scale is very important here. That means one square represents how many cars? 2 cars. So I have written this scale here. 1 square is equal to 2 cars. So this is the scale of the graph. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. These are the number of cars, and 1 square represents 2 cars. Now question number D, how many grey cars were there? So you can see in the graph here, grey cars. Now in the y-axis or the vertical axis it is showing 8. That means how many grey cars were there? 8 grey cars. Question number E, which color did they find the most? name them. So you can see the maroon color in the graph. The maroon color is shooting up and it is rising up to 20, which means maroon color cards were the most colors found here according to the bar graph, and the total number of maroon color cards are 20. The last question, which color did they find the least? As you can see here, very simple. The black color is representing only up to 2, which means black color cards were the least, and the total number of black color cards is only 2. So this is the bar graph, and I hope it's very simple and you'll be able to answer any question by reading the bar graph. It is very simple to read. Now we shall go to the chart, the circle chart of this exercise 9.2. Now let's go to exercise 9.2 about circle chart. Now what is a circle chart? A circle chart is a type of graph in which a circle is divided into sections. You can see here this circle is divided into 1, 2, 3 sections. Each section represents a part of the whole. That means the whole circle is divided into 3 parts, and each part represents the part of the whole of the circle. Then a circle chart is used to show the relative sizes of the information. That means whatever information we get, it shows the size of the information. Now we shall go to the exercise 9.2. The first question, Alex collected information from his friends on the cartoon characters from Chhota Bheem they liked the most, and he represent it in a circle chart. So you can see here the characters of the cartoon Chhota Bheem. The 3 characters are given here: Bheem, Chutki and Raju. So by looking at this circle chart, we can answer the questions given here. Is there any character that is liked more than the others? As you can see in the circle chart, the divisions are made equal parts. So therefore, is there any character that is liked more than the others? It will be no, because all the characters are liked equally. Second question, each character was liked by what fraction of his friends? So each character was liked equally. That means out of 3, the fraction 1 by 3. So each one represents the part of the whole of the circle. So the what fraction of his friends? So it will be 1 by 3. Question number C. If Alex has 45 friends, then how many of them liked each character? So if there were 45 friends, then each one represents 1 by 3. Each character represents 1 by 3. And how many friends he had? 45. Therefore 1 by 3 into 45 you will get equal to 15. That is, you will divide 45 by 3, you will get 15. So each Alex has 45 friends, then each character will be liked by each will be 15. Now let's do one number from revision exercise of circle chart. Question number 2. The question is, for the annual day program of a school, different items are to be performed. The circle chart shown here represents 16 items, and three questions are given. We have to answer them. So the circle represents 16 items. Okay. Now, if the dances and songs together are half of the circle, then their number is, so dances and songs, you can see a dance and song represents half of the circle, and the whole circle is divided into 16 parts. Okay? So if songs and dances represents half of the circle, then 1 by 2 into 16 is equal to 8. That means songs and dances together represent 8 of the circle. Second question, the minimum number of items are to be performed in the category of minimum, means which is the, you can see in the division of the circle chart, the dance drama showing the minimum partition, minimum division, which means the minimum number of items to be performed in the category is the dance drama. Question number C, if dance drama is 1 by 16 of the circle, then how many items of dance drama are there? Now in the question it is given that the whole circle, the items are divided into 16. So if the dance drama shows 1 by 16, then how many items of dance drama are there? Naturally it will be only 1, because 1 by 16, so the dance drama will be equal to 1. So this is about the circle chart. We have come to the end of this chapter on data handling, and the remaining revision exercise and exercise 9.1 and 9.2, whatever is left, I'm sure you'll be able to do. So you should be able to complete by yourselves.